The women's fashion industry is ever evolving, and it can be hard to keep up with what is trendy. The women may love where the current state of fashion is heading. Men, on the other hand, don't always like what they see. Keeping in the spirit that you should always do and wear what you want, there is a certain fashion accessory that guys think makes you look like a farmer. Stay tuned to see what it is. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. Today, we're revealing 10 girl trends that guys hate. The female buzz cut. It seems like no one's hair is safe in 2017. We've seen everyone from Zoe Kravitz to Cara Delevingne rocking the female buzz cut. Though Delevingne's is for her role in a film, the others are making a statement, like Katy Perry, who is freshly buzzed on the sides and blonde since her breakup with Orlando Bloom. 10 years ago, you would never see a woman in a barbershop, and now it's become commonplace. Women are starting to redefine femininity by chopping off their long locks. Sadly, many men don't find this look attractive. One of the first things men notice about a woman is their hair. Men tend to lean towards women who have long, natural curls or waves when choosing a partner. Considering the whole reason this beauty trend started was to not conform to traditional beauty standards, it's safe to assume anyone rocking this hair trend doesn't care what guys think, and we love it. The message the female buzz cut sends is important. Women should always try fashion, hairstyles, and makeup that makes them happy. We love the female buzz cut, and we love that women are redefining what it is to be feminine and beautiful. Clear boots. The internet had a meltdown when Kim Kardashian first rocked her husband's Yeezy clear boots. Yes, as always, Kardashian looked stunning, but the boots were a little confusing. Well, confusing for guys, that is. Men usually love the sight of a woman in thigh-high boots, but clear boots left them scratching their heads. The first concern comes from practicality. If you're going to wear boots, it's usually because you want to stay warm, or you don't want to show off your legs. Clear plastic boots do the exact opposite of that. You might say, but these boots are for summer. And that's where the other point comes in. If you've ever worn plastic shoes in the summer, then you already know it comes with issues. Not only will your foot start to sweat, but it will cause the shoe to get cloudy. Just look at what happens when the Yeezy clear boots start to cloud up. Not cute, right? It shouldn't be surprising that this grosses most men, and let's be honest, women too, out. These cloudy boots look like a mess, and we can't help but assume that they're also smelly. Cold shoulder tops. If you haven't noticed the cold shoulder top trend, then you might be living under a rock. It seems like these tops came out of nowhere and are suddenly taking over every season of fashion. From cold shoulder sweaters to cold shoulder blouses, no style of top is safe from a cold shoulder makeover. In fact, it seems like this trend has taken over nearly half of the clothing market. Though women seem to adore this trend, for some reason, men despise it. They don't understand why on earth women would cut holes out for their shoulders. Are your shoulders the warmest parts of your body? Are your shoulders so big they don't fit into your top? These are literally some of the questions guys ask when they see this trend. While women think they're cute and showing skin in the winter months, they're doing the exact opposite in guys' minds. Honestly, if you asked us, and since you're here, we guess you did, we think this trend is awesome. It's a flattering silhouette on nearly everyone, and we wouldn't wear this top to please a guy anyway. Tooth gems. Everyone knows that history repeats itself, and the same is true with the history of fashion. In the 90s, people loved their flannel and choker necklaces, and looking at today's popular trends, both of these items have made a full comeback. There's also another 90s fashion must-have that is gaining popularity: tooth gems. These tiny tooth accessories are placed on the tooth with dental cement, and thanks to Instagrammers, they're becoming more and more popular. The problem is, guys don't like them. Many guys already don't like when girls over-accessorize, so adding jewelry to your teeth seems a bit over the top in their minds. When a girl wears tooth gems, all they can think about is telling you to brush your teeth. This doesn't come without reason. Many dentists have expressed concern over the rise of tooth gems. If you don't care for them properly, you risk tooth decay in that area. We think everyone can agree that tooth decay isn't cute for anyone. If you do decide you want to bling up your teeth, it's best to stay away from DIY kits. Instead, consult with a professional and bling away, baby. Fur-lined Gucci loafers. Consider yourself lucky if you didn't witness this horrid fashion trend that made waves in 2015. Usually, we come from a place of do you, boo. But sorry, we're with the guys on this one. These fur-lined Gucci loafers are bad. Not only would you have to spill over $1,300 to rock these, but they're lined with kangaroo fur. Yes, you heard that correctly, kangaroo fur. You'd have to be nearly heartless to purchase a pair of kangaroo-lined shoes. If you were one of those purchasers, we're sorry for being so harsh. They do look comfortable, but that's the only redeeming quality of these loafers. One of the things that men didn't like about this trend is the fact that these shoes don't make sense for everyday wear. What happens when you're walking down busy streets all day? The fur is bound to pick up some dirt and maybe even some mud along the way. So not only are you walking around in furry shoes, but now that fur is matted. If a matted dog isn't attractive, then your matted fur loafers are definitely not. The good news is this trend has seemed to run its course, and hopefully we have all learned something here. Clashing prints. Back in the day, if you showed up in public wearing clashing prints, people might have thought you were losing it. Now, not only are clashing prints normal, but they're also considered high fashion. We have to admit the resulting outfits of this fashion movement are gorgeous. Sadly, this happens to be another high fashion trend that men just don't understand. Considering men are visual creatures, when they see a woman in clashing print, it throws them off, meaning this is purely an aesthetic thing with men. Clashing prints aren't aesthetically pleasing to men, therefore they hate it on women. Though we're all about you wearing whatever makes you happy, we do have a bit of advice. If you're planning an outfit for a first date, skip the clashing prints. Before you get angry, hear us out. On the first date, men usually put effort into looking good. When you show up in clashing prints, he's going to assume you didn't put forth the same effort. Save the bold fashion move for the second date. Have you tried the clashing print fashion trend yet? Tell us about it in the comment section below. Lace-up tops. It seems like lace-up tops are having a moment. From Kim Kardashian to pretty much every fashion blogger, this trend is everywhere. We have to admit it looks fantastic on pretty much every girl. So we're having a hard time believing guys have an issue with lace-up tops. These tops are body-hugging and usually a bit revealing. Aren't those two things guys love? Apparently not, because just like everything else girls love on this list, guys hate it. Guys associate lace-up tops with hockey jerseys. We wish we were kidding. When they see your lace-up top, they are sarcastically wondering when you became a hockey player. Not only that, but lace-up tops look like blouses from the Middle Ages. Just look at the resemblance. Sorry to ruin these tops for you ladies, but these are just guys' opinions. Yes, they like the fact that you want to show off your assets, but they would rather you just wear a low-cut shirt. Of course, you should always wear clothes that make you happy. If you're someone who loves to sport this sometimes alluring trend, then more power to you, girlfriend. Over-the-top makeup. Beauty bloggers have made a fortune showing women how to do their makeup. If you haven't noticed, there seems to be a trend of over-the-top makeup being hugely popular online. We can't blame you. These looks are stunning. And if there's one thing we have learned, women usually wear makeup to please themselves or to show off their amazing techniques to other women. But when it comes to a guy's opinion on your makeup, he would say less is more. Though it's fine to have over-the-top makeup for a night out, wearing it every day doesn't seem practical. According to men, if you wear too much eye makeup with too many colors, you risk the chance of looking like a raccoon, or worse, a clown. Guys want to see your natural beauty, and if you're piling on the foundation and eyeshadow, they can't see it. They want to know your flaws because that's what makes you unique. Then again, you're not on this planet to do anything other than what makes you happy. If you want to rock crazy eye makeup, we say go for it. Straw sun hats. You may have noticed that there was one trend that popped up all over the fashion runways in fall 2016. Straw sun hats. The fashion industry is pushing the straw sun hat as an effortlessly chic spring and summer accessory. Who doesn't love a chic straw hat to shade them from the sun in the summer months, especially if it's on point with fashion trends? Apparently, the answer is men. Men don't like this otherwise cute summer look. Men relate straw hats to farmers. That's right, to a guy you look like Old MacDonald in your summer hat. The good news is, it's not just you. Men can't take anyone who wears a straw hat seriously. Considering it's a farmer Halloween costume staple, we can understand the resemblance. This looks like one of those trends that's cute for one season, but looking back, we will be terrified. Does anyone else think that these hats look like they belong on a scarecrow? Though we hate to admit it, we agree that the straw hat is a no from us as well. What do you think about the straw summer hat? Tell us your thoughts in the comment section below. High-waisted anything. It doesn't matter if you're wearing a skirt or pants. If it's high-waisted, your guy probably won't like it. For starters, guys have caught on to our little secret and why many women love wearing high-waisted bottoms. It helps conceal lower tummy fat. Guys don't care if you have a little extra cushion around your midsection. They do care if you try to disguise it with what they think is a hideous fashion trend. Mostly men don't like this trend because it makes your bottom look funny. To them, it does nothing to enhance your curves. Instead, it gives you weird proportions. Basically, it makes your bottom half look longer than it should. It's even worse if you decide to wear high-waist pants with holes on the underside. Men also associate high-waisted pants and shorts with their mothers. Yes, this isn't a new fashion statement. Moms in the 80s and 90s used to wear similar cut bottoms. Though we must say the newer version of these mom jeans are a total upgrade, thankfully we don't see this fashion choice going anywhere anytime soon. Women love high-waisted bottoms, and frankly, that's all that matters.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And hey, why don't you check out our friends at The Trendy?
What do you think about these girl trends that guys hate? We want to hear your opinions in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe to The Taco.